Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What is good? What is good? It's been a while. It's been a really long time, but we are finally back. We're taking a 737 up from New York's LaGuardia Airport, and actually we got downtown New York there in the background, looking very nice. This is Samsung 3D New York Times version 1, because version 2 is only for FS24. I didn't realize that, but yeah, all the links to all the add-ons are down in the description. The livery, the sceneries, it's all down in the description. Delta terminals over here. LaGuardia looking beautiful. I actually haven't been here in a long time. I flew here one time in person last June, but I haven't been here in the sim in a while either. And I say it's about time we hop in here and get a 7.3 started up. I'm gonna get those sim sounds up and running. We're gonna make sure this music does not play again, and we are gonna get VPilot online as well because. Oh, we are already online. Okay, beautiful. We do have New York approach. They are on 120.8. We're going to get battery and ground power. Pop those external lights as well. Look at the aiders up on nav. Get them aligning. Get the GPS align. We're going to go over just here just to see how long it takes. It'll pop up in a second. We'll go over to... Actually, show the APU already as soon as we can. So, start that. We'll get this stuff tested as well. Good. I'm gonna go 1 and 2. And we'll go number 3 over here. Looking all good. Okay, so we said 120.8. Is that correct? 120.8 is pretty close by here. And for LaGuardia ATIS, we have 127.05. 127.05, because 120.8, that's New York approach. We're gonna listen to that first. Does that work? Where is my volume? Do I hear anybody? Hold on. Give me a second. Might be a VATSIM problem. Let me get that up. Let's try this again. Where's my volume? Yo, Evan there, what's up, man? Thanks for hopping in. It's a little early by my time, but actually, what the heck am I talking about? Okay, so radio panel, we'll figure that out as well. Let's see what New York approach itself actually has to say. 120.8, right? That's good. Okay. New York approach, Southwest 487 radio check. Okay. This work. Okay. So it's ATIS offline.
Southwest 487. Sorry about that. That's on your PDC now.
Roger, we'll wait for the PDC. And also, might be an issue on our side, but I don't think the ATIS is up and running. We'll go check for a second. Yeah, I didn't hear anything on ATIS. What the heck is wrong with the pedals?
Okay, yeah, it's showing up on my end. I'm showing Bravo current. If for some reason it doesn't show for you, just let me know. I do show it up and running currently, though.
I will go listen to it and just make sure it doesn't work. It does work. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, man. Up to the title, early birthday stream. I don't know how I can really justify early. I'm about 4 days early, because mine's on Tuesday. So, if, can I say early? Because, okay, I'm not going to stream on my, I was going to keep the stream for my actual birthday, but I decided not to because I'm just going to be busy with everything else. Right, so, okay, let's get boarding and refueling. Okay, that's our PDC over there. We're going to set payload to empty and fuel down to 6,000. Here we go. Now, is that set? We can go request refueling. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so my birthday is only on Tuesday, but I'm not gonna stream then. I might stream next, either Thursday or Friday. Depends, because I'm not I am working Friday, but I'm not working Thursday. So okay, it depends. But anyways, you know, why not celebrate now? No, I was gonna have a party on Sunday anyways. That doesn't really matter. All right. So moving.
5116 is going to maintain 7000.
Okay, let's go listen to the ATIS. Make sure it works. Am I on? Okay, am I on the right frequency? 127.050. That's correct. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna have to read it. So, ATIS is information Bravo 17510 Zulu. Wind is 060 at 7, so from the northeast. Visibility 10 statute miles. Few clouds 6,500. Few clouds 900. 9. Few clouds 6,500. Few clouds 9,000. Scattered 25,000. Temperature 24. Altimeter. Temperature 24. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3020. We'll get that in, and actually we can go ahead and get boarding up as well, as long as should not interfere with that. Well, happy birthday! Well, happy early birthday, anyways. Thanks so much, man. You might be able to see me on Volanta. Yeah, I saw you doing a flight over to Miami. You're like right smack halfway. 3020, the ATIS.
5116, clear direct Benj, Bravo, Echo.
3020. That should have synced up everywhere, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Why not? Let's go ahead and hop in here, get at least GPS running. So we are the frick did I just say? We are in LaGuardia. It's been a while since we've been in here. Take that, paste that in there, and we'll go over here and paste, not Midway, hold on. Kilo, India, November, Delta. Let me make sure it's not too loud. My feeling was might have been a little too loud. Nah, it's good. For destination, we are going. Oh, hold on, my bad. No, that's not it. KIND, that's destination, not flight number. What did I press? Flight number, we are Southwest 487. This is the route for LaGuardia to Midway flight, but there is not an actual flight doing this one from LaGuardia to Indianapolis with Southwest, so I just stole Southwest flights to Midway. Runway, we're gonna take 13. That's what it looks like right now. Although, hold on, wind is at a 060. Okay, no, it would be favoring 13. Got it. Okay. We're gonna go over to departure and take a look at our route. So we are direct to Zims. Runway 13. Hold on, 8 cars. Yeah, direct Zims, Quebec 42, direct to Hidden, to Rente, and then we had the Think Pit 2 arrival into Indianapolis. Flight cruise is 380, squawk 2373. 2373. Here we go. Restart that transponder. Here we go. So we're not gonna select a SID. What we are gonna do though, is if we're gonna have a vector. So we're gonna grab this. We selected 13, right? Yep, 13. Route. Next page. The Zims. Now where is that? That's directly to the west. So if we activate that and execute. So hold on. Zims, then Quebec 42 over to Hidden. Hidden. Then direct to Rente. That's Romeo, India, November, Tango, Echo. And from Rente, so far Winter gave us the 14, so we'll take a look at that. 14 via the Sink Pit 2 and the Rente's transition. Beautiful. And we'll take the ILS because why would you not take an ILS? Come on. We'll go back to route. Let's take a look. I needed to take a look at departure. So 13. They had just like a LaGuardia 3. No, okay. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to really use charts here. So what does it look like for me right now? Just straight from 13. Okay, so I guess we'll just take like as many vectors as we possibly can. Got it. Should align in 1 minute. Got it. We'll take the APU on. Put that on. I think fueling should be done, right? Are they done? No, not quite. Oh, no, they literally are done. Okay, so fuel pumps. We'll flick this on. Because why not? We'll flick all this on. All of this. Go over to pass cam because that's what we want to control. We're gonna go over, turn on the APU bleed, and start those packs up. And since fueling is done, we can go ahead and pop the seatbelts. Nothing here yet. We're gonna keep those off. Beautiful. So 380 is a cruise. We should be able to go to inner ref. Flight level 380. Let me just cross check that. 380, correct? Our cruise wind. Oh wait, hold on. We need load sheet. Cruise wind is averaging a 333 at about 14 knots. Transition altitude is fine. For cost index, we have 5. The reserves, we're looking at 6. It's a 60-60, so 6.1. And zero fuel weight is giving us 101.0, because we are pretty light. We're about 67 passengers in. We're about 6-7 passengers in. Zero fuel weight, 101.0. Execute that. We'll go over to N1 limit. We can go ahead and calculate this right now. Let's get back out of this map view. Whoa. And we should... Oh, wait. Weather was all over here. My bad. And then we're going to go over to performance. Bags are loading now. We can go ahead and import runway 13 from aircraft. Import weather. That should look all good. Winds are shifting north a little bit. So I wonder, would we get runway 04 then? Would they change our runway? Because... see, I didn't read the full latest. Here we go. So, remarks. Cleared the tennis 5. Hold on, let's go back over here. Cleared tennis... Oh, tennis 6, my bad. With 13. There we go. Alright, now if we get 13... Well, hold on. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm facing the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. So... let's take a look at how that looks now. So if we go over here, I've been grinding, bro. So like a bunch of stuff. I'm already trying to upgrade my system. Dude, keep it up. If it's working, it's working. Very expensive, but I'm trying to do it all right now. Figure out peripherals first, because if you're still flying with an Xbox controller, no judgment at all. But like, you could probably get a cheap yoke somewhere, right? I'll step through here. Tennis. And from tennis is a vector. What does it tell us? Depart via SID. Okay, so we'll just fly from tennis. Okay. Makes sense. So N1 limit. Here's what we were gonna do. We're gonna take this flaps. Let's actually see what it gives us. I want to see. Flaps 1. Hell nah. Flaps 5. All right, take off 1. 85.5. 5.67. 54. Take off 1. We'll use the climb. We'll use climb. Actually, yeah, why not? It's New York. Flaps 5. Center of gravity should be 5.61. Good. Let's go ahead and look at our charts real quick. We'll go a little more in depth into them a little later. So departure, we're looking at the taxi and the tennis 6. Then for arrival, we're looking for the sink pit. I hope that's how you pronounce it. We're looking for 14, the ILS, and we're looking for taxi to that and the gates. Beautiful. The pin, we're going to go over to the ground, yeah, for New York. We have 7,000 feet. So 7,000 feet. Over here, the slope was, what was it again? It was negative 0.07. So negative 0.07. Okay. And runway wind was 050 at 7 at the moment. We'll go back over here. 122, 123, 126. Those all check off. Amazing. 126 plus 15 is 141. So we'll put that in for our indicated airspeed for departure. Flight directors are on. The runway heading, which is a little important here, you know, kind of happens to be. We gotta go look at the tennis departure. Is 134, so we'll put 134 3 times on the course. 134, 134 on here, and 134 on here as well. before. All right, we'll get the fuel pumps on. We'll get the probe heat on. Get that off. How far in? They were loading back. They're almost done. Okay. Whoa, lag spike. All right. Cruise was 38,000. We'll figure this out later. What's the problem? Doors and air conditioning. Okay. RTO on the auto brake. And we should be all set to go. So we're looking at, hold on, what was the trim? 5.61, right? 5.61. Let's make sure we don't forget that, because I have forgotten that a few times, and it has resulted in some not so easy rotations on V1. Right about there. Seems good. There we go. Boarding is actually complete. So departure, we're looking at 134, and then straight to Jute, 3,000 departure and 5,000. What's the top altitude for the entire SID? And then direct to Zims, most likely. What am I looking for? 5,000 is the top. Okay. What's that 5,000 out here? And we can confirm with the A cars. It said climb via SID. Expect climb via SID. So, okay, 38,000. We're gonna go back over to. We're already here. So we're gonna flick back over to this one. We're gonna go press data on both, just so we can see the times of everything. And we should be all ready to push. We're gonna go ahead and get that anti-collision light on. We're gonna get this all set. This is not a ramp, right? Yeah, this is not a ramp. Yes, but this is ground power. We're gonna push nose right. Alright, so we should be all set then for taxi. We're just gonna go probably out here, then Alpha Golf all the way down. Either way, it should not be that hard. Go ahead and release that.
116, welcome aboard. You can make the right on
Braking brakes release.
Romeo, and then taxi Romeo Foxtrot Alpha Park.
Here we go, and we're gonna go ahead and go over here real quick. Get that on so we don't have as much lag. Yaw damper can come on. Anything in the center tanks? Nope. Why would there ever be something in the center tanks? And we will start engine number 1 first. We're going to shut up for that. We're going to mute VATSIM, and we shall listen, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the startup. Right now. That is a good start on engine number 1. We shall do the same for engine 2. Ground. I want to make sure we don't lose our camera like we always used to. That is 2 beautiful starts on 1 and 2. As soon as this slips back, we'll go Generator 1 and 2 will go PAX auto, isolation valve auto, APU bleed off, and APU off. Make sure everything here is all set. That's all on. And the dampers on. Fuel pumps are on. Electric bleed, hydraulic pumps are on. My bad. Just make sure ELEC 1 and 2 are on. Engine modes are off. Lights are off. Generators. Put on steady now. All right. And New York approach Southwest 487 on the ground at LaGuardia Airport, tax runway 13. And Southwest 487 taxi runway 13 will be a Bravo Gulf, cross runway 22 at Gulf 487. Bravo Papa, cross runway 22 at Papa 487. I thought he said Papa. Alright, so we should be able to taxi. We're gonna go ahead and get these lights on. Wait, hold on. We're gonna go flaps 5 on this thing. And from that, we should be all set to go. Alright, let's spool her up. So Bravo is straight ahead, and we can just cut our way through here on Lima. Alright, bracket brakes. And off we go. Make sure. Okay, let's go. Spool them up. Oh, that's beautiful. And we got somebody else flying here too. That's so cool. Alright, so just straight ahead here. We'll take Alpha and figure out our way from there. Just to get out of this ramp. Oh, these rudder pedals are really sensitive. Oh my gosh. Give me a left turn here, and we'll just follow Lima all the way Bravo, because Bravo turns into Papa. Just right here. We'll spool him up again. Keep him there for a little while so we can get that speed up. I love LaGuardia so much. It looks so good. A little sad when empty, but other than that, it looks really good. So we're gonna cross runway 22. There's the New York skyline. We can actually see it from here. Oh yeah. Would you look at that? Empire State. Chrysler's somewhere. Oh, Chrysler's right there. One World. Tax lights are on, right? Okay, they're good. And here we are, we're on Papa now, crossing 22. Nobody coming in for arrival. Nobody from this side either. I actually landed on this runway. We went down like this, the ILS 22, and vacated to the right of this skirt. 1 takeoff, so that's 487. But good to know. So we're gonna go ahead and get the engine modes to continuous. Well, actually, we'll keep it like that for now. glad it's under the seats for takeoff. Beautiful. Get these lights on. We'll put the strobes on. Put the ARA on. We'll get VNAV and LNAV on. We'll turn this way. Alright, you guys ready to rock it out of here? Those sims sounds not too loud. We'll rotate her on the runway. And stabilize them at 40% because why not? On a throttle and toga. Pressure down on the nose. Start that clock.
Airspeed line.
That's the sound we like to hear. Release that pressure.
V1.
Rotate.
Okay. V2.
Oh yeah, that's so good. There's flight director, positive rate gear up.
Great.
Look at that. Kick on the autopilot and just watch. Uh, 487 passing 2500. Flaps up. 1 to 12,000, so that's 487. And then everybody on this side will also get a view of New York. Oh yeah, that's so good. Here, hold on. Another screenshotty. Oh wait, hold on, that sounds weird. We get like blurry. Left 290 for the 47. Left 290. And up to 2000. Low.
Bravo.
Good. I did not forget a single thing. That's good. There's downtown. Oh, that looks so good. JFK in the background, right behind us actually. There it is. JFK popping up into view. So everybody back here's in the view of New York as well. Everybody but the people with this seat got to view New York. Everybody but the people in the back. At 7,000 and climbing. We're gonna watch those lights and the altitude. We can go ahead and do the 10 at 6. We can unpin this. Most likely we'll return to JFK. We have an emergency from now on. There's LaGuardia, goodbye. And downtown New York is exactly why I chose New York this time. Because, wow, that looks amazing. Got Citi Field, whatever the frick that is. JFK back there. LaGuardia here. Downtown New York, you're going to have the Yankee Stadium right below us, right? Can we? Am I already too high to see it? Where's Yankee Stadium? Oh, it's 10,000. We can go ahead and pop the lights off. Turn all this off as well. Beautiful. 10,000 feet. Where is the Yankee Stadium? There it is. Can we move from here? Oh, we will. We will just barely. Just barely we'll be able to. I love New York so much. It's 1-2000.
Bravo 47, come on, maintain 15. Yeah.
15,000 Southwest 47. And he'll give us direct dims in a second. Here we are. Is there a giant lake in the middle of it? No. No, I'm tripping. Hold on, there's not. Is there actually? Lake, pond? Oh, come on, man. There's no way there's actually a giant pond in the middle of, oh, there is actually. Interesting. I did not know that. And I did not know the Central Park Zoo is like right here. 15,000 already. We're gonna have Teterboro down here. And, actually not Teterboro, there's, MetLife. But the thing is, MetLife is not designed in this scenery, so I might release a scenery for, MetLife. Newark over there, I think I have a little custom model for it. I don't think it's good.
Bravo 47, clear direct to dim, come on, maintain 17,000.
17,000 direct to Zims, 487. 17,000 direct to Zims. Take Zims, put that in there. Here we are. Go on nav. Here we go. And we are out of here.
Approach, good afternoon, United 2450 north, 95 south, north, cross current at 7,000.
At 2454, Nick Brooks, hello, thanks. The New York altimeter 3020, expect ILS 4 right, Brooks.
3020, expect 4 right, that's Newark, United 2454.
I haven't been on the East Coast in a long time. Like flying in general.
Southwest 47, please my airspace near center is offline. Later service terminated, good change is approved, right?
Have a good afternoon. Oh crap, hold on. We'll go up to 380, because that is our cruise. 380, here we go. And we'll change to 122.8. Here we go. Alright. Let's head over to Indianapolis now. At long last, finally. This side of New York is it mountains? Are you serious? Interesting. And there, it's all metropolitan New York. JFK back there, Newark over here. It's gonna finally unload, and we are done with New York. All right. No more ATC along the way. We're all on our own. We're gonna go standard. We'll get some music up in a second. We'll get those sim sounds down just a little bit. Enough so I am obviously the loud one. Getting jazz music up as soon as I can. Give me a second, guys. There should be some music now. Here we go. New York is gone. There's Manhattan back there. Let's do one of our famous camera shots. One of these. There we go, yeah. Why is the music so quiet, huh? That's a little weird. There we go. Indy, hell yeah. Started my airline career at Indy. Great airport. You know, that name, it's a Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, wait, hold on. I thought it was something else. Okay, yeah, this is my first time ever flying to Indy. I've never actually been in real life, have not been in the sim either. I don't know why, but whenever I saw your name and then I remember you mentioned career, I thought you were like playing a joke with Halliburton playing Indy, but never mind. Okay, I think I've already had somebody saying they started their career in Indy before. It's a cool little place. I always end up driving through Indianapolis because why? Well, why not? On my road trips down in Florida, I always end up driving, or if I fly, I always end up flying past. I think it's like. It's a pretty chill airport, if you know what I mean, right? So, for example, O'Hare is chaotic. JFK, Boston, LA, San Francisco, chaotic. Then you have airports like Chicago, Midway. Well, I can't really say that. You have airports like Tampa, or Fort Lauderdale, or say Fort Myers. Like, especially the Florida ones. They're big airports, but they're just so quiet and so chill, if you know what I mean. Like, I would imagine Indianapolis is the same way. I'm gonna be cruise in a second. Actually, I want to look it up. What is the landing altitude for our runway? So runway. Is it gonna tell us here, or 1-4. What the hell? The frick was it giving us 1-4? Okay, hold on. What's the winds there right now? There's no wind. Huh. Okay. But no wind, so I might as well just switch it. I don't know why the heck it gave me freaking Simbrief gave me 1-4. I'm not landing 1-4. Hold on, is that what they're doing in real life or no? Give me 1 second here. Something sussy is going on. Okay, so they're departing 2-3 left. And it looks like it might be under construction or something. Oh, come on, not the ad. Yeah, it is very efficient. Very easy to navigate as passengers too. Basic though, no trains, no separate terminals. Yeah, pretty straightforward. That's what I was saying. I actually low-key like the layout as well. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks kind of like a Memphis type airport. Like, I mean, it's kind of empty, right? Is it kind of like an empty airport? Like, for example, like not that diverse traffic. I mean, obviously you got different airlines, right? You got Frontier, having gates over here, Southwest, American, Illusion, that kind of stuff. But like, it's a very like slow-paced airport. Am I right? Okay, those taxi procedures are really weird. I'm trying to see. Okay, no, they are actually arriving into using 1-4. Interestingly enough, in real life. My question is, how do we taxi back from there? How do you guys taxi from 1-4? So you land here. I would imagine it's either a Juliet or a Delta. Down, you vacate some. Well, no, because they're using Hotel Papa for departures of 2-3 left right now. So I would imagine it's like down here, and then maybe it's crossing like Delta 2 or something, and then Charlie all the way down, or dude, am I gonna? I'm not gonna. Come on, don't make me regret flying into Indy for the first time. Okay, there's a plane arriving right now. I want to see what it does. Juliet is the most common. Yeah, I can do like a full sub Juliet. But I do ground handling. I'm not a pilot. Oh, that's cool. Handling into Canada are the only like international though. It's most common for 1432. But I do ground handling. I'm not a pilot. Dude, ground handling. I've been wanting to do that for a while up at O'Hare. I live in Chicago, so I like O'Hare to be the place, and I gotta wait one more year. That's the title. It says early birthday stream. I don't have my birthday yet. I'm turning 17 early next week, so next Tuesday. And you know, I got one more year to go until I can be hired as a ground handling agent. I think it would be really, really cool to do that. I got a lot of you guys watching my stream. I got some guy up in Minneapolis. Gordon. I got Gordon watching up from Minneapolis. Halliburton now as well. So Juliet. Okay, so actually, surprisingly, this is an Embraer 175. He went all the way to freaking Delta. I want to see. Okay, yeah, so they have November, Juliet. I want to see how far out they go, or what they do exactly. Or do they like join Papa here and quickly take Charlie? That would be interesting. Guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Okay, so Delta Park's here. American Park's here. So where is Southwest Park? Okay, Southwest Park's like these Bravo gates right here. 20 through like 21 is what I see. There's a Shake Shack there as well. Ooh. Maybe I will go down to Indianapolis sometime. If you don't mind me asking, what airline are you employed by if you're doing ground? Oh, I forgot, we're on cruise. We have been in cruise for a while. Look at seatbelts. The Shake Shack was a great addition. Oh, it's a new thing. Ooh. Yeah, obviously it's you know, it's drawn me to Indy. But again, there's probably no reason for me to actually like fly down there just for a Shake Shack. Why does it keep skipping over this one camera view? Is it because I'm like letting go of my key real quick? Not a direct airline, third party. Oh, so you're like, let me think. Are you like one of those like refueling companies that, not specifically refueling, but like one company hired by this airport and they'll do, say, refueling for these airlines or baggage for these airlines, or because I know Southwest as a third party company that does like de-icing and refueling, or at least they used to. I don't know. I think they still do. I think that's how they operate. They might go away from that soon. WFS. Oh, worldwide service. Okay, okay. Got it. Why did I not know what that stands for? Oh, so you're like catering, that kind of stuff. I think that's catering trucks, right? Worldwide flight service. Let me remember. Hold on. Global air cargo. Okay, air cargo logistics. Okay, so you're like, got it. Okay. I mean, oh yeah. Okay, so I would imagine Indianapolis has a lot of cargo, right? You got UPS and FedEx is really, really big. Got really big hubs there. I think Memphis is one of those types of airports as well. Not a fueler, I manage the staff loading and doing customer service work. We are mostly contracted by international airlines outside of the ULCC. Got it, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Aha, okay. So here's how everyone's taxing right now. So actually I can show it on the computer. Hold on. It's just gonna be very, very laggy. And it's actually not the worst frames. Let me show you guys. So I can close it up from my phone because I'm looking at my phone. So you guys are approaching. Okay, got it. Yeah, my main thing was I wanted to fly by like downtown Indy. Is he at cruise? He's at cruise. Okay. So here, so he's landing. This is the plane I was tracking. This one. Raptor 4636. Okay, so that's for Spirit Parks. Got it. It's laggy because it's just drawing live data and at the same time I got the sim running, so that's gonna happen. And also I don't have Windows 11. This is the add-on. I kind of changed around my Windows 10 thing, so it looks a little different now. So hold on. Okay, there was an aircraft here that departed recently. This one, going to Charlotte. See, he went out this way. He went out November. No, hold on. What's that? This is hotel. That's November. That's Papa. There's Julie. Okay. So he went out Hotel Julie. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb. Hotel Papa. He went Hotel Papa since there was nobody there. This guy, since there was somebody there, well, he was on this side either way. Because now everyone's taxing in. They're all taxiing in Juliet Hotel. Okay. Okay, see, okay, now my question is, how do they taxi? For example, this guy right here, he's going over, oh, LaGuardia, actually, interesting. How is he gonna taxi out with all of these aircraft coming in? Because he's got Raptor 4747, also from LaGuardia. Oh, okay. What a coincidence. Anybody else coming in for arrival? Oh, the Cargo Lux, but he's pretty far out. I'm looking, oh, this is, no, this is different. Okay. Yeah, so my real question is then, like, where is it coming from? From Memphis? Forgot this. Whoa, okay. Alright. I'm being sidetracked, my bad. Let's get back here. Yeah, so now I want to see how he taxis out with all these aircraft. I would imagine it's a... Oh, that's old. That's old. Oh, wow. Is it a private plane or something? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, no, never mind. I saw Delta from Indy going to Vegas. I thought the Colts were playing the Raiders for a second. No, that's not until week 4. Okay, it must be somebody else then. Oh wait, no, they're playing the Broncos. Hold on. It's not until week 5, my bad. Okay. So where is he? Aha, okay, okay. So they're just gonna take Charlie if they have to. Got it, got it. Okay, so primarily it's just Charlie. He was taxing out. You guys saw that, right? Here. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, well, because he can't land 1-4. How much feet available do I have on this runway here? 7,000? Oh yeah, that's more than plenty. That's actually longer than LaGuardia's longest runway. I think it's actually longer than Midway too. But search, my bad. LaGuardia, okay, no, hold on. So Midway is 6,500. Why do I feel like they got smaller? I feel like they were a lot bigger than that. Weird. Okay, 65, 64, okay. That's a pinned. Alright, so 7,200 should be more than enough. If anything, we can just go like full stop. We can go like... So, obviously, flaps 40, runway 14. We can go like... max auto brake. What is that going to give us? We'll say VREF 1 add. 121. Actually, hold on. Let's actually go ahead and just put that in now. Why not? 122. Okay, so we're going to do add 2 on the wind correction. So at max auto brake, we're not even going to use a half the runway. Is that? That's actually more than enough. Actually, no. Maybe we should do that so we can slow down by hotel. Well, no, because we're going to try to land late so we can get a good landing. We can just take Juliet. If anything, just use the foot pedals as well. So we're just gonna go max auto brake here. All right. I like how we're just figuring stuff out as we go. I really do like that. I really do like that a lot. A lot. The frick. Okay, hold on. All right. I'm gonna go check up on something and I'll be right back. All right. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I forgot to turn that off. My bad. And the gear I forgot to put to off. We'll sync up the heading 269. Actually, hold on. We're about to make a turn, so maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay, so altitude for the runway. Hold on. I was gonna look at that. For 1-4, 838, so 850 on here. What about? Nope. What about on here? 788. Let's do the elevation. Okay, so 850 is what we're gonna put on here, because it's 838 feet above sea level, and we just round up. So, because it goes up by 50s. Okay, makes a lot of sense. All right. Again, I will be right back as soon as we make this turn. We're over. What are we over right now? We flew over Harrisburg a little while ago. We're gonna have Pittsburgh on our right-hand side in about maybe 30 minutes, maybe a little less. Probably a little less. We're actually almost halfway, surprisingly. I was gonna sync up a heading 281 because I have to do something. My bad. 281. Actually, we can go ahead and put course on the runway heading already. Approach 14. And it'll be what? It'll be 140. Oh, exactly 140. Wow. Okay. 140 on the dot. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these scans for L, and I will be right back. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. 14 and a half minutes or something. That's not too bad. It's not bad at all. What are y'all saying? Happy early birthday. Thanks so much, Jacob. I'm freaking. I thought it was Jacob. Thank you so much, man. Where are we at right now? Woo! We're getting closer. I did not go upstairs and grab a monster or something. Definitely not. That's not why I'm hyper. I'm just, you know, sometimes you gotta just stand up and walk around, get your blood pumping, if you know what I mean. We just passed Pittsburgh, I think. Oh yeah, hold on, there it is. The land of the Steelers, who cannot do anything for the love of God during the football season. There's actually a plane on the ground going to Indianapolis. Dude, Indianapolis kind of stacked right now, low-key. Because they got hold on, low-key, Indianapolis is kind of a popular place in Sim right now. There's a departure out of there. It's going to be a FedEx flight. It's going to Denver. There's a Southwest on maybe a 10-mile final. And then there's me about halfway through our flight from... Actually, more than halfway. And then... Yeah. If you do a second, like, I'll join. We'll see. We'll see. Because, so this plane, this aircraft, he's been sitting in LaGuardia since I first got Valanza, because, you know, they have fleets, so I spread out all my aircraft all over the place. So this aircraft has been in LaGuardia for the longest time, and it's supposed to be in Midway. So I'm repositioning it. Ooh, Cubs take a 4-3 lead. So I'm repositioning it to Indianapolis because I've never been there before, right? So I was gonna get it to Midway anyways. I don't know when. If I have time later today, or if I have time after this flight, which I probably will not. I might not have time for today. But if I do, we're gonna do a quick leg up to Midway, where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. That will be a very nice one. Indy to Midway. Yeah, it's pretty short too. I hope. Because my mom said by the time she's home, I should be done. Actually, how long is my flight right now? So we're at 53 minutes in airtime. Airtime says hour 42, so we're just about halfway. But I think it's gonna be a little shorter. Because the approach isn't too hard to set up. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Cubs up 4-3. Bottom of the third. With one out, man on first and third. Oh, Loki, we're gonna watch this right now. ESPN Cubs. No, just Cubs. Okay, if Evan, I'm not sure if you remember, but from that one time when we were watching them play the Angels, they completely swept the Angels, and then from there I said we're gonna lose one to San Francisco, sweep Colorado, and then sweep Atlanta and Washington. Yeah, you know what? I think the Cubs are done. So, okay. So, from there we went loss, win, loss, win, loss. So it's 4-5, 5-5, 5-7, 5-8, 7-8. So after that, they went 7-8 in their next few games. Big game for the Red Sox today against the Yankees. I'm excited, man. Is it game 3, I think? Is it game 3 or... I don't know. But right now, against the Tampa Bay Rays, they're up... Where's the score? Hold on. Oh, that's not what I freaking meant to press. Hold on. Where is it? Is it live? No way they're gonna show it. They won't. Okay. Start of the series. Okay, so it's only game 1. Wait, then what did the Yankees play? Who did the Yankees play yesterday? Because I know Donald Trump was in the game. Who did they play? September 11th, 2025. Yankees. Let's take a look. Oh, the Tigers. Oh, right. Okay, Matt Shaw is 0-1. Where they don't even show like who's on base here, do they? Who's got the hit? Swanson has a run. Castro and 2 for Horner. Really? Oh, we're all loaded up. We've got Willie Castro on first, Dansby Swanson on second, and who the frick is this? Moises Ballesteros? Interesting. I've never heard of him before. Oh yeah, so the game that I went to, Cubs, USA, it's a win. Very nice. Fly out ball. It was 4-3 fly out Palencia with, I think, 2 to the count. Fly ball, midfield, PCA, catch, that's an out, and I get to sing my favorite song to end off the summer. Dude, I should have had like my hands raised like this, bro, singing it out loud. Dude, I wanted to sing the song so bad. I'm just so happy that we won. That was so fun. We have to win this series to take back second place in the AL East. Who's in first? Hold on. Okay, there's nice, it's a run for us. Yippee. Oh, 1 or 2? Oh, okay. Fielder's choice runner out. So one runner. So second runner. I think it was Swanson was running to. Swanson was running over to home to score, and he was out. Who's the Yankees, right? I think you guys should be able to do it. The Yankees are not too hold on. First of all, what have they been doing? So people schedule. Atlanta, Philly. See, they've lost series to like Toronto, Philly. How did they lose the series? They got swept by the Mariners, the Rangers. They swept you guys, I think almost. Swept Washington, pretty much swept the White Sox. Lost to Detroit. Okay, so they're actually not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the 11th inning. Got it. And then again, Boston 3 times, Minnesota, Baltimore, Sox, Baltimore. I can go for as little as $8 in Minnesota. See you there? I'm kidding. How about the Sox? How much do they have left? See, traditionally, when someone like me from my area says the Sox, it's referring to the White Sox, you know? And pretty much everywhere else in the U.S., if you say the Sox, you're referring to the Red Sox. Who's established first? Red Sox debut date 1901. How about the White Sox? Oh, would you look at that? The Sioux City Cornhuskers are about 7 years younger. Hold on, when the Americans declared itself a major league and the team. Yeah, I'm not a White Sox fan, but you know, I don't listen. At the end of the day, it's all Chicago right now. I'm just a Cubs guy. Yeah, I like this. I like these numbers though. 4-1, 6-0, 6-1. Okay, well, let's not look at that last one. Anyways, what happened? Okay, so we got pummeled. Who went out? Homer to left. Oh wait, hold on. No, I missed something. Hold on. So bottom second. We're going this way. There we go. So foul, ball, line out. It was pretty much all changeups here. Extra walks in the second. Grab. So scored. Castro out in second. Swanson to third. Oh no, Ballesteros scored. Castro out at second. And Swanson to third. And then what happened here? Oh, Bush lined out to right. So fly ball. I got it. Yeah, I still gotta I would imagine you're more of a baseball guy, right? Like, above all, you like the Red Sox. I would imagine. Am I correct? See, above all, for me, I'm a Bears fan. Like, I don't care about all the heartbreak. Like, our team is just so fun to watch. No, hold on. No, hold on. Take that back. The Bears, I don't know, colors, location. This is such a train wreck, honestly, though. Like, the Chicago Bears is such a train wreck. I'm gonna stick to them through death and life because I've already chosen this. And I'm here in Chicago. Even if I move to Florida, heck, I'll still be a Bears fan. Yeah, hell no, I'm not rooting for Miami, bro. Blow it up, Miami. Tampa Bay. Let's just see you win the division again, okay? Because they have not been able to get over 10 wins in a season in how many years? 4 years or something? Am I unscrewing this? I am unscrewing this. And I think Atlanta might actually contest Tampa Bay this year for the division. Hopefully, I want Atlanta to win the division. Should be fun. Okay, so let's start setting up for this. So at the start, the sink pit, sink rate. Oh, great. It kind of sounds like that. So from Rente, we're gonna go down to 230. Let's go ahead and put that in here now, actually, so we don't accidentally miss it. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna start descent. Ooh, also, iOS 26 finally officially rolling out Monday. Oh, I cannot wait, man. Loki, I can trade in my 14 Pro Max and get a 17, because people are actually saying the iPhone 17 are good now. iPhone 17 here. If I go like, see, it's only $800 and I have about $400 value for this. And for the first time ever, I can actually like freaking get the color that I want. Because the original one, I had a pink iPhone 7 Plus. Then this is like a, what's it called? Midnight purple. I don't know what the freaking colors for. iPhone 14 Pro Max. Midnight purple or something. Yeah, it's called deep purple. It's called deep purple. So if I go to trade it in, okay, so let me compare phones real quick. So we're gonna go iPhone 17 compared to the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and say the iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, iPhone, I don't care about the iPhone Air. iPhone 17, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max. We'll take a look. iPhone 17 looks the exact same way as my 16. I think it has one less camera, where it looks a little. No, so people are saying it like it actually feels like they finally changed something. What does an iPhone 16 look like? iPhone 16. Oh yeah, it does look pretty similar. Oh yeah, it looks like exactly the same. So if we're comparing, right? So 17 and 17 Pro, same screen. The only thing is the Pro and the Pro Max do have a ceramic shield back, but what the heck does that mean? And then 17 Pro and Pro Max have an A19. You know what? Screw this. I'm just doing this. Hold on. I'm so freaking tired of not being understood. Let's do that. Oh, come on. Come on. Stupid. Here we go. Okay. So 17. Let's do black. I like this color. And then, ooh, yeah, definitely get this color. I don't know what the frick they were thinking with cosmic orange. That's disgusting. All right, so 17 Pro, 17 Pro Max. Same screen except it's bigger. All right, same stuff here, except this does not have a ceramic. Except the regular 17 does not have a ceramic shield. It's A19 chip. Literally, the only difference here is that this is a 6-core GPU and this is a 5-core GPU. 30 hours, 37. So 30 hours. It's already more than what I have here, so I'd be happy. The camera, 17 center stage, shot to zoom center. Yeah. I don't care about the camera quality. 48 megapixels, 48 megapixels, ultra wide fashion telephoto, ultra wide fashion tele. What is fusion telephoto? And then ultra wide, super high resolution photos, 248. Same here. Next generation portraits and focus, macro photography, Dolby Vision up to 4K at 60 FPS, and this is up to 120. And the optical zooms, built for intelligence, USB-C 2. Ah, got it. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you, the 17 and 17 Pro Max have literally no difference aside from a little bigger phone. The phone's a little bit bigger, and it just counts 6 more hours of playback, but who the frick needs that? So that's really the only thing. Hold on. So how much is the 17 Pro Max? So if I go to, that is top of descent coming up. Yes, sir. Descent via snippet arrival altimeter 3017. Let's go ahead and set that up real quickly before we do anything else. 3017. Hello. Here it is. This little corner right here. Set it up before we switch to it. Get it. And we don't have any ATC coming in. No, we do not. Okay. We should be starting descent shortly. We're going to keep it at this view for now. Actually, hold on. We'll keep the seatbelts. Let's actually put the seatbelts on. Ladies and gentlemen, upload flight deck. We got about 4 to 5 minutes until we started the top of descent into Indianapolis. Indianapolis weather right now looks real nice and amazing. Winds are coming in from the south. We get a runway change, yes. Winds coming in from the south. Temperatures about 85 degrees Fahrenheit, so nice and toasty for all of y'all. I think we're choosing Southwest. Should be in the ground in about 35 to 40 minutes. Thank you, and have a good rest of your flight. We'll let you guys know when we're on final descent, just so you guys are prepared. Thank you. Alright, so runway change. The wind 160. We're gonna have runway. Oh wait, no, hold on. We're still gonna stay with 14, right? They're still landing 14. No, they're actually landing 23 left now. There's actually a plane on course to land 23 left. Interestingly enough. Okay, so 23 left. Let's switch it up. Why not? So runway 23 left. If we search for Indy, approach 23 left. I like this. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. 23 left. We'll go back over here. 23 left. It is 230, the course. So we probably should have started descending a while ago. ILS 23 left. Same stuff. We have the Rinse transition. Actually, no, it didn't really change. Now, what are the transition differences? Playing. Nah, we're just keeping it like this. All right, good. So if we go back over here, we take the speed. We're at 120 now. We got to recalculate everything. So we are going to 23 left. Recalculate this. We import this. All good, and then we go back over here. Flaps full, max auto. We can actually go ahead and use auto brake 3. We need +0 actually, because we're at 120 now. And okay, how long is this runway? Hold on. We can actually probably exit at Charlie 7, so about halfway. Charlie 7, so yeah, about halfway. And it's 10,000 feet. Okay, so Charlie 7. I'm sorry, very close to the screen. So maybe auto brake 2? Maybe a little too much? Maybe, okay. What if we use auto brake 3 and we'll disable it at like 70 knots? Or should we just shoot for auto brake 2? Because this one might put us like a little short of it. And this one's going to put us a little bit ahead of it. Do we want to take a high speed exit? Do you guys know what I mean, right? Do we take, with auto brake 3, we end up over here, stopping too early. And with auto brake 2, we end up like right here. Auto brake 2 is probably the good answer, right? So we can probably just high speed exit on Charlie 7. And we'll take auto brake 2. Re-import this, all good, flaps 40. Auto brake 2. 230, 2 times for now. There we go. We'll go down to okay, 111 triple sorry, quadruple 1. Okay, triple 1.15. Triple 1.15. Nope. Triple 1.15. Here we go. There we go. We should have the ILS set up here already. We have the course all set up. Beautiful. And we will cross-check that over here as well. No, hold on. Wrong one. We're going to go back over here. We can unpin that, actually. Here we go. 230, 111.15. 230. Very nice. And Bird is at 4,000. Or Larry at 5,000. So we'll shoot for something close to that. So we'll go with Think Pit here real quickly. We're going to go down to 14,000. 14,000 over at Sink Pit. And then from Sink Pit, we'll fly direct to Kook. Will we? Or hold on. No, we will not. So from Kook, if we're transitioning over to 23 left or 23 right, we're gonna go over to from Kook. There's a few waypoints: Femgo and Racing, and then Larry is what we're looking at. So Larry's at 5,000. Yeah, we'll go from that from Kook. Got it. All right, beautiful. We have that all set up. Let's take a look at. Well, actually, we can actually just keep it here. So auto brake 2. Indy's gonna be off to that side right there. Is that correct? Yeah, if we zoom in here, we don't actually need this really. Yeah, okay, looking good. That's a cute little town. What's this? What's this little town? It looks kind of cool. This is okay, what the frick is wrong with Ohio towns? This is the city of Versailles. And then this is the city of Russia. Actually. Wait, no, hold on. Wait a minute. Should be like a long runway here. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No, that's Versailles. So, where's Russia then? So, if that's Versailles... Do you guys see this? You guys do see this, okay. If that's Versailles, Russia is that right there. So, what's this? This is Greenville, okay. Oh, bet we can see far from here, actually. So, all the way over there will be Cincinnati. Oh, wait, hold on. There's Cincinnati. Yeah, there's Cincinnati already. Interesting. No ATC bringing us down so far. We'll take a look at that. When we'll continue watching that. Okay, so while we're descending... I hope I didn't click anything. No. While we're descending to 14000, let's compare iPhones real quick. So, the best thing you'll ever probably do is buy a 17 Pro. If you want the battery and the protection and the camera quality, buy a 17 Pro. So trade-in quality, see 700. It's only like you only have to buy like for, okay, hold on. So find a trade-in value. So if I'm trying to get, I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, very good condition, and I want a 17 Pro. How much would I pay? Oh wait, hold on. 17 Pro. They have a white color. The blue or cosmic orange. These colors all suck. I don't understand why they can't color them the other way. I guess I'll get freaking blue then. I guess. It's 256. Select smartphone. 14 Pro up to $500. Yes. So I'm actually only gonna pay $700. Oh yes. That sounds good. No, hell no. Got it. So iPhones are expensive. We know that. I mean, I got the money for it. I'm just not stupid. I don't know. I just don't buy iPhones as soon as they come out. The only reason I got a 14 Pro Max is because my previous 7 Plus was literally retarded. Actually, it was a retarded phone. So the only problem was having a 14 and it's not a 15 is that I don't get Apple Intelligence. That's the only other thing. And supposedly it's not even that good. Cubs are up 6-4 actually. We're gonna watch our altitude here because we got 3071. This is the beautiful town of Winchester. And Indianapolis, actually. This is Muncie, I think. Muncie. Dude, I love these little town names. I absolutely love them. Yeah, Muncie. Then Henderson. Yeah, you're gonna have Muncie. Actually, wait, hold on. Moonsay? I don't know. How do you pronounce that? It's Moonsay, right? Yes, so Moonsay, then Henderson. Or Anderson, my bad. And then it's Indy. And it's actually straight into Indy. Right by downtown. Which honestly, what the heck is it? Oh, it's a helipad. Which honestly, like, I didn't think it looked like this. You know, I didn't think it was like a downtown center with a fountain in the middle, but that's alright. I'm not gonna judge. Still, driving by Indianapolis is always so cool. Somebody sent me a text. Let me take a look at what it is. Like a white girl, huh? Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Do I even take photos of myself? Okay, so it is, yeah. $16,000. We're gonna go ahead and turn that music off, please. For the love of God. Thank you. Music is off. Alright. This sound's not coming up yet. We're coming up at 114,000. We'll go down to 5,000 now. Это старая фотография. Кошка. Я уже не такой толстый. Oh my gosh, man. Alright, okay, we gotta focus here. Hold on. We gotta like really focus. What's the CTAF? I got way too many tabs open. Hold on. Тебе лучше с лицом, да? Alright, hold on. So 9,000. We're gonna come through 10,000. What was I gonna look up? Oh, CTAP. So what are the frequencies for Indy? If I can zoom in fast. Is this Indianapolis? Here we go. The Indianapolis frequency is 120.9. There we go. At 10,000 feet, we'll pop the lights on. There we go. Lucha. Freaking autocorrect, bro. Can't even understand simple Russian. I almost said a bad word. I should not. My bad. Okay, so this is like the ooh, that's kind of cool. Little condominiums popping up into view. It kind of looks like Dallas. I'm not gonna lie. У меня лицом нет. Comma. Alright, bro. There's no such thing as comma. I don't know what it's called in Russian. Но я посмотрю у мамы, когда она приедет домой. I actually like this. Actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That looks very cool. It's almost, yeah, again, almost like Dallas, like the way that it looks with the sprawl out of homes, but like the way that there's like almost like rivers in between. It almost looks like Florida condominiums, like Northport or what's it called? No, Port Charlotte. That's what it looks like. It looks like Port Charlotte, Florida. All right, so we're already actually aligned. We can go ahead. We're gonna start seeing everything pop up here. So 5,000, let's go down to 4,000. We should be able to pick up the others from there. 230 on the dot. Wow. Nice and early alignment. We don't need this anymore. We're going to go over to approach. Okay, we're going to switch over to 120.9. Indianapolis traffic, Southwest 497 is about a 20-mile final, descending down through 7,000. Intentions are to land 23 left, full stop at Indianapolis. There's downtown Indianapolis coming into view. Oh, we're about to get so many good screenshots here. We're about to get so many good screenshots. I'm already preparing. Already preparing. Yeah, there's that one American behind us coming in from Pittsburgh. Do I want to take a second leg up to Midway? I probably won't have time though. Yeah, I unfortunately don't think I will. That's 5,000 feet. We're gonna watch this decel point. We're gonna 4,000. We should be able to pick it up by that time. There's the localizer coming up. So with localizer coming up, you know, glide slope might as well follow as well. Hold on, glide slope begins at Larry. That's a lag spike. Yeah, glide slope begins at actually past Larry. We're gonna go down to Packer. So Packer is 2,600. So we'll go down to 2,600. Why not? Decelerating. So looking good right now. Oh, the speedway should be... We should actually be flying by the speedway. I believe that's it right there. Indianapolis Speedway. There's downtown Indy. This is why I wanted to do this approach. Because downtown Indianapolis, honestly, whether you're flying or driving past it, it just looks so cool. Okay, so we have the landing rate on Valanza, and we need a flight recorder. We're going to flight record this. Flight recorder. I can finally spell flights with a T, finally. So we're going to use that too. So we're on localizer. There's FMC speed. We're gonna go ahead and activate approach mode. It should pop up the localizer. Here we go. There's localizer and glide slope coming out too. Drag required will pop those out just temporarily. We might as well start dropping flaps as well. So flaps 1. Glide slope should come up in a second. We're actually only gonna go down to 4,000 so we can pick it up nice and early. Got up. There's 4,000. Looking good. Speed is coming down nice and fast. There's Lucas Oil Stadium. Whatever the place where the ballers, I don't know, what's the frick, the Pacers play. The Pacers definitely should have won the finals there. There's glide slope. Right, we all good. We all good. So we're gonna go down to flaps 2. Speed check. Flaps 2 speed. And Loki, do we even need the speed brakes? Let's see. Dude, downtown Indianapolis. Where's the speed? I want to see the speedway. They do have a model, right? They don't have a model. Are you serious? Brother, what? That's crazy. Indy already? Alright. There's downtown Indy. I love this picture so much. We're gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna bring those out. We're gonna go flaps 10. Please check. And we're gonna bring the gear down as well. Gear down. I drive by on this highway like this all the time. Like every single time I go to Florida. That's a screenshot for the edges right there. Flying by downtown Indianapolis looks so cool. Where's the speedway too? Okay, we're gonna go flaps full actually. Our landing speed is 120, so we're gonna go flaps full. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start the recording. Probably a little late, but that's fine. That looks so cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, there's the racetrack. Yeah, it looks bad. But, what the hell? There should be an add-on though. I could probably find one. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's the sounds we want. So we're gonna go ahead and retract this. We're gonna go ahead and put it on armed. So flaps full, gear down, auto brake, speed check, lights are all on, engine mode's continuous, landing speed, landing altitude, seat belts. Again, lights. All set, gear down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the landing. Just armed them. Here we go. What's the go around altitude? We gotta make sure we have that. Go around altitude is 3,000 on heading 100. Heading 100. And 3,000. Alright, let's land this thing. Land it. For taxi, we'll just exit off and go to Charlotte or something. I don't know. Autopilot, my aircraft, and auto throttle as well. My aircraft's completely. And we are recording. Beautiful. Floating a little left here and a little low, so we're just gonna keep that center line. Come on, way too low. Way too much to the left now. My bad. Now we manually adjust. Let's make sure we don't go too far to the right.
100.
Bright pavement.
50. 30. 10.
Flare. We'll take that. Reversers and spoilers. Center line still needs to work on, but we'll take it. We'll take it. And reversers can come off here. We can just high speed exit it. Probably should have used auto brake 3, but that's fine. Get her out of here. There's auto brake off. These lights can come off. The clock can come off in a right hand turn here. Engine modes, strobe. Let's not overshoot this. Let's not undershoot this turn. Get her moving. Come on. Come on. We're gonna bring this flaps in as well. Good sound. There we go. Alright, so for taxi, we're gonna stop the recording. Very smooth all the way down. Actually, I forgot to bring the sim sounds up. That's my bad. Ah, yes, Indianapolis. So, question is, we do not take this right here, right? We take, actually, can we? No, we'll just take uniform all the way across here. We're gonna go to Bravo, one of those Bravo gates. So we're just gonna take this turn here. Yeah, why not? All along the ramp. You know what I mean? Get some speed up here. Come on. We're not illusions or something. Not trying to dog on them, you know. Come on, we're Southwest. We taxi fast, you know. There's one aircraft behind us. I want to see how far behind us is he actually. Yeah, spool him up into the turn. That's still Southwest. Oh yeah, this airport looks so nice. None of these are Southwest. These I believe are Spirit and American. Delta, my bad. This is all Delta here. We're gonna go, yeah, left here. We're looking for the Bravo gates. So, parking at the Bravo gates for Southwest. Let's make this turn here. And then we'll take a look at the gates if possible. So, for the gates, we're looking at any one of those, really. So why not take... Let's take Bravo 20. Yeah, let's do Bravo 20. No, I know what the spot is. We're not going to turn here, right? Oh, no. No, it's the next one. We'll start that APU as well. This is the ramp, so we'll turn these lights off. Lower down his way into the ramp. Come on. There we go. Not overshooting. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for. Beautiful Indy. Gate 20 is this one, right? Yes, it is. So we're gonna make this turn in here. Here we go. Slow down. What the frick? What's going on, huh? 7 feet off. Oh, I don't have a GSX profile installed. I don't have a GSX profile installed for this thing. That's why it looks so weird. Herp. Back and brake. We'll get engine 1 and 2 off and we'll get the APU back on, bleed, and open. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indianapolis. We'll get this block off. PARA comes off. That plane is on short finals somewhere. He didn't land yet, right? No way he already landed. Oh no, he's still flying by Indy. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect one of these. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I forgot to install. Wait, no, I didn't. Hold on. No, I freaking didn't. Oh, let's actually do board while we wait. Do board. Here we go. Hold on, I installed the profile. Did we get like a gate view like this? This actually looks fire. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is actually such a good scenery. I'm not even gonna lie. This is Dominic Design, right? Yeah, they actually did a really good job with Indianapolis. Like that. Oh yeah. No. Hold on. I do have the profile, right? Do sex profiles? Yeah, I do have it. I don't know what. Why does it think I was like 7 feet off? I do freaking have it. Weird. Okay, so let's let me quickly get some music up in here. And I get an ad, of course. Okay, that American went around. Some different music. Nope. 2. Hold on. You know what? I can't find anything else. We'll just go back to old reliable. We're gonna actually go ahead and turn the beacon light off. I forgot about that. Oh, this lights. My question is, where are they going? Like to the? Okay, no, because from my perspective, yeah. So from my perspective, I thought they were like going through the seats. Okay. Imagine what it'd be like to fly a drone through an airport terminal. Dude, low-key, Indianapolis scenery is actually looks so fire. I'm not even gonna lie. Again, that American went around over there, so we got some time. Yeah, low-key, Indianapolis scenery is so underrated, like, actually. Actually, a really cool scenery. I'm gonna fly in and out of Indianapolis a lot more, because this is actually really cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I totally underestimated Indianapolis. Okay, so let's that American just circled downtown Indianapolis. He's from Oklahoma, maybe that's why. Let's go ahead and end off this flight, and we'll take a look. So, take off from LaGuardia. We had this. Well, I forgot to start it, so just to be pushing. So taxi out from here. It was Bravo, turned to Papa, crested to take off runway 31. It was straight north on the 10:06 departure, up to Zims, and from there it was all the way here, through here. We actually went directly over Harrisburg. I actually didn't realize that. By Pittsburgh, north of Columbus, north of Greenville, and into Indianapolis. Established here, way far out. And yeah, these condominiums here were really cool. I gotta look into it. This is what masthead of Gase Harbors, Hawthorne Hills. Or Somerset and Hawthorne Hills, Steamer Line Trails. Looks really cool. That American's landing right now. So what was their landing rate? It was a -78. Let's go. -78 with a 0.0867 passengers. That American's landing right now. Hold on. How does he fare? What the heck? Got spoilers out already. Jeez, man. Okay, locate. Oh my gosh, man. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, he's gonna take off again, isn't he? And he's climbing at like a 30-degree angle. Oh my gosh, bro. Somebody revoke his license, please. What the frick was that? What? Oh, that's insane. Okay, we're actually all ready for replays, but we're not yet ready to look at this number, -73, bro. Looks so good. We did touch on pretty late though. I think I played it a little too early because I was noticing I didn't retard the throttle yet. So that's why Charlie 7 came up so early. Either way, we parked here. We're all good. All 6-7 passengers deboarded. And we're ready for replays. Yes, let's get replays up in here. So we're gonna go ahead and load up from the menu. Load a panel state. We're gonna load approach. What? Is there a final? Final, here we go. Alright, so flaps full. Hello, flaps full, flaps full. Hello. Here we go. We gotta unload from Simbrief real quick. Hold on, not Simbrief. What were the times? So they cleared the times, man. That's fine. We'll take a look. We'll take a look back. Basically, we were on time. Got it. Okay, so auto brake 2. Boilers armed. These lights are all on. I don't know why they're not on here. That. Alright, let's replay this thing. We're gonna go from this camera view first. I do not regret purchasing this. Skip forward here. Right here. Let's start from back. Oh, the outside. Hold on. I forgot about the outdoors. We're going to watch the landing first. Alright. Was this really -78 worthy? I want to see. I want to see if it deserved the -78 rating that I got. Guess see, I flared a little bit too early here. Almost like floated it, yeah. And that drifted off to the right as well. Huh? Yeah, -73. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Give it back. Boilers in. There we go. One more time, we'll do it from this angle now. That would have been even better. Yeah, okay, I can see that. So let's go, that is loud. Oh my gosh, that is loud. I'm so sorry. Bring that down. Okay. Bring it back right about here. Oh, wait, hold on. Hello. Oh. There we go. Let's go from back here first. Okay, so again, it always looks a lot rougher from the back. It was a very slow touchdown. Just because we were like very light today. Right about here. Figure out the flaps. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. bring it back, way back, like that far back. There we go. We'll go with this view. Again, we're kind of cherry picking the views here. I'm trying to figure out where it's gonna look the best. We'll do this one. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. We're gonna go this view from this camera. The engines do not sound like that from this camera view. That's actually the one thing I'm just noticing now. Let's do it like this. Sorry, I didn't get a good look at it. Not bad. Alright. Solid landing. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't look at time either. I'm sorry. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Alright, I promise I did look that time. So from this view, we're gonna go this direction. Here we go. Yeah, not a lot of like wind, not a lot of movements on the landing, which was good. It was a very straightforward. Yeah, again, it almost doesn't like look real because no like wind correction on the side. Now since the wing moves, now it looks like it's real. But that was a good touchdown. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good touchdown. Alright, so where do we go full stop? All the way from the back. We go this side? Yeah, we do. You bet your ass we do. We're gonna go camera off. No music. Actually, wait, hold on. I'm not gonna do no music like this. I'm gonna go no music like this. Reset the spoilers, and we'll rewatch it from here. And then we'll end it all off, you guys. Just pure airplane. Okay, it looks a lot smoother from this side. You know why? Because on the touchdown, I definitely touched down with the right side first, with this side first. Because if you notice, the wing definitely almost like look, it almost like after the flare, it almost like slams down to the ground, right? You see that? And on this side, it doesn't do that. It kind of like floats here. So float, 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 and then it kind of tilts up, and it looks like it was a smooth landing, right? So I kind of tilted a little bit that way. Okay, either way, we're gonna reset it all the way from the back, all the way. We're gonna rewatch the whole thing. You know why? Because it's time that we end it all. Thank you everybody for showing up. It was a bit of a shorter stream actually. How long? 2.5? I can't really say it was shorter. 2.5 hours, but really, really cool, honestly. Indianapolis looks so fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna be flying out of here even more. This was such a cool airport to fly into. Downtown, especially, this might be one of my favorite approaches ever. And I have a new San Diego, so we'll probably try that at some point too. But I think it's only because of downtown Indianapolis that this is one of my favorite approaches now in the entire U.S. Also, that Detroit approach looked really, the Detroit approach was really, really cool a few months ago. No idea when I'm gonna stream next. I'm gonna try next week, but I'm not sure how busy I am. So, just be open, all right? Because I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like that. I am going out of town for the last week of September, so I probably will stream either end of next week or beginning of the week after that. So until then, you guys, thank you everybody so much for watching, and go ahead and enjoy this. See you guys. Bye. Oh man, hold on. Screw this.